In this episode of Mwah TV, I'm going to help you find out your secret brand owner style. Then another female business owner is likely to get a kick out of this too. I'll do that again without spitting at you, Danielle. I'm so sorry. Why work in a way that is full of friction when it comes to building your brand? Instead, today, I want to help you unlock your secret brand owner style. Let's get you working in a way that flows with your natural instinct so that you can build a brand that is intrinsically in alignment with your style. What's more, I'm bringing these key insights to you for free, so make sure you stick around to find out how to access that and then implement it in your business. Why I made you this. I thought you might be a bit curious to find out why I've created this for you. Over the last few years, I've noticed a little bit of a weird trend inside my business, and that trend is that clients have shown an increased curiosity about how my brain works differently to theirs. I think this is an interesting trend, and I think it's parallel to what we're learning in our growing self-awareness as human beings. Specifically, I'm talking about what we're all learning collectively in this time about neurodiversity, personality traits, and working styles. Even when I think back to like 6 years ago in business, this sort of topic would have only been up for discussion after people had built a certain level of trust or rapport. So it would happen maybe at a networking event or a conference, like on the last day after you've become quite friendly with people and you feel safe to tell them about how your brain is different to theirs. Whereas now I'm seeing collectively, we are way more comfortable and confident about sharing what makes us tick almost right out of the gate in conversations. And we all have an attitude of embracing these differences, which is fantastic. Now, in response to this curiosity, I went ahead and created this page on my website. And you can see here when we quickly scroll through it, it's just a breakdown of all the ways that my mind works. And the diagrams here, we're showing people in a technical, sciencey way how I show up professionally, as well as what to expect from me before committing to working together. I'm also a huge fan of free quizzes that help to define and categorize. Whether it be something fun and frivolous like what cocktail are you, or on the deeper, more psychometric side around your personality or maybe even your spiritual quest of life. My logic here is if I'm a big fan, then other female expert business owners out there are going to get a kick out of this too. Tell me in the comments right now, are you the same? Do you enjoy taking quizzes like this? And I'm also really curious to know, what level of significance do you give to different types of psychometric tests? Moving into how this works. Knowing the different styles of being a brand owner can significantly improve your success when it comes to building a brand. And I've got several reasons for this. The first reason is all about removing friction. Now, maybe friction is not really something you've ever considered. You might be a new brand owner, you might have just done a full-scale rebrand, or this might be something that you're considering in the coming months ahead. Either way, this is a great way for you to remove any friction that you might have experienced or are currently going through when you're doing this process in your business. The second reason is that things can be way more on your terms. I've talked before here on Mwah TV about how quickly brands can get out of control. It's really common for an expert business owner to want to stick to their zone of genius, but this can inadvertently mean that the branding element of their business goes way off tracks without them paying attention to it. Over time, this might look like having a team that causes way more stress and trouble than the business owner ever intended. It can look like a business owner having no time in their schedule and starting to resent the business that they've created. Sometimes brand owners come to me feeling rudderless and like listless because they think that all of this work that they're putting into their business isn't really having much of an impact on the world around them. I am all about helping brand owners find the right way to steer their businesses so that their branding is unequivocally on their terms. The next reason is an increased sense of self-awareness. In taking this free quiz, you might actually find that some of the results are similar to feedback that you've had before, on your working style and preferences. What makes this quiz helpful though is that the results are tailored to show you how your style affects your branding specifically, and how you can use all of this information to your advantage to achieve maximum success. The fourth reason I have is about playfulness. Even with this powerful insight, this is a fun quiz to take. It's proven repeatedly that when you work in a relaxed and playful way, you're way more able to retain information and learn a task. Play importantly stimulates your imagination too, and that helps you to adapt and solve problems better. My fifth final reason is I want you to sample my brand style. Who doesn't love a free sample? I've made this quiz in a way that you can experience and sample my brand style in the process of taking it. And that is a wonderfully low risk way to see if you like the way I show up and my working style. Another great way to get more of a feel of my brand and my way of doing things is to subscribe to Moi TV now. I share a lot of behind the scenes content and stories of my real life clients. And when I'm not doing that, I'm sharing hints, tips and pointers on brand strategy and brand photography too. When you get your results. Once we've determined your secret brand owner style, you get a short series of emails with tailored advice that works best for you and your instincts. Inside these emails, I give you links to different ways that you can work with me, as well as advice that you can use all on your own independently too. To take this quiz, head on over to the site, laurapearman.com/what's-your-secret-brand-owner-style. When you land on the page, you'll find the quiz ready to rock. Just click on the first orange button here and it takes you to the first question. When you've completed the last question, you have the option to get 2 levels of results. You put your first name and email address into the quiz and your high level results pop up on the screen. You then get an email from me with the subject line, even more secret brand owner style results for you. When you open this email, I provide you with a button that takes you to way more detailed guidance on how you can apply your brand owner style into how you're growing and building your brand. If you've enjoyed learning about how to discover your secret brand style, then you're going to want to take a look at these episodes up next. I'll see you next time. Mwah. Now, before you go anywhere, don't forget to subscribe. Mwah.